lobchen sabash dux jangai darwa so nganzu gi lobchen di girwa jushi di reaching the age of adolescence ladi an zine geba yinba narwa an di chapter di 10 cha de gor ta nganzu thambu reaching the age of adolescence lagi lobchen gi jushi di khonang wa majang khongla chi yong ne nganzu gi di lobchen di nenga khaju chago re ladi jik chodur 중중 shi narwa santa lobchen di khari lanarwa nganzu mi sunda ji mai nerwa an mizi nalu la gyo mangu ji jogorda mizi nalu la ra tuju jigla gyo mangu shi jode gor subu gi nalu la gyo ba yin ne gyo tepgire subu chashe la gyo tepgire yang samlo tangcho gi toni gyo tepgire yang mi gi tawa zinang toni gyo jogor chena dinde gi gyo jik jode kapso 아니 학벌도 라 단다 안저기 adolescent 라기 투주도 나라 교육식지 뭐 시우스튜디 나 먼저 가르치고 그러나 theoretically 안저기 교어딘데 주고요 바디 교어지기만 마도라 디기 베지나 가라 셈랑랑자 게다 양데라 신앙지야 딘데직 마힘바 디 교어직 조에기 랑신지 바지 안저기 신고를 상 딘데디 신고를 제라라 나중에 드링기 주시 디기 간절마 롭진 디다 미진나로 딘데 규어 요르다 하는 간절마 라포라 so we are going to learn about the chapter in very important chapter reaching the age of adolescence 다 지나로 나중에 adolescent 라디 되시게이나 사 adolescent 라는 되시 간디시 겨골는라 미진나로기 아니 두주지라 나중에 adolescent 라고 당슈디 adolescent is the period is a stage in your life. 미지 나로라 아니 그거 투주 망고시 리기로 하죠. 딘데기 투주지라 라고래. 디기 투주 나가죠. When the body undergoes change. 수부 나로라 그거 쉽지 못 쉬우시죠 그래. 단데들다 가서 body 참 마인바. Your emotional, your intellectual, your thinking power also get change. 라 딘데기 그거 줘야 투주지 그래서. 아니 그거 줘라 따지. What happens is you are getting mature now. Kyurang gero dogorda aslar. Lakbardu leading to reproductive maturity. Your reproductive organs. Reproductive organs are those organs through which you will produce new offspring, new babies. Pugu kela mazu supu nalola chashe mangbujorwa pugu suela. Sang dindegi chashe donzo they become mature. 딘데기 투주들은 아주기 adolescent 나오레스. 그 definition 토네 말아 adolescent 라디 지우지가 라이다 말대로와 이면에 믹세기 adolescent 라디다 미지나로기 stage 차고라라. So we will go to the age. So adolescent begins around the age of 11. 로 쭉직 레벨 주주 잠들라라. Now your adolescent the changes in your body begins. Some age of 11 and lasts up to 18 or 19 years. 아니 그랑 로쭉직니 로쭉게 양나 주고 디 파르들라 그랑 adolescent period 차고래라다 교어줘야기 되주디. 아니 adolescent 나들라 가비가비 we also call it teenagers. 이면이 teenagers 디 따따주 망보여들와 이네 가시지기 가르스일라나 when you reach age of 16 로쭉룩 레벨 값으로 then you say I'm a teenager that is usually grow. Some 강달 teenager it is in between the period of adolescence to usually level-is. 대신에 로쭉직니 주구려들어 that time most of us are in the school. We are in the school from the class in the middle section school. 진짜 나와 야 진짜 dumba gewani chin 진짜 중니 투주들 차대고라. So let me show you an image of some of the beautiful adolescents, some of the beautiful teenagers. And so teenager기 투주지리다. So see, now term puberty comes. So puberty leading anzu기 대시 가니까 올라나라. The period during which adolescents reach sexual maturity. So puberty like the adolescent gi nanglo la gyol mangbo duguri de yimeni puberty di khadu lagil when your sexual maturity happens. sexual maturity level ka so ngema lawan shire. Or you can also say you are able to produce, you are able to reproduce, do the reproduction, to become capable of reproduction. Dide de la sexual maturity law. Sexual maturity the chik kwarang kosa di nganzo gi reproductive organs la kor. Reproductive organs nganzo mature chagori. Ta nganzo dirma pe mangbulir da. For example, in the case of man, your testes starts to produce sperm. Sperm produce che go tsugudwa. Ni chada shola beard subuna ni beard kia da. Ni chest hair, chest as well hair kia, armpit kia, arm gi wala hair kia. Tonzo dige changma ani sexual maturity kongdo tsugor. Dinde chawe tsudela you are capable of producing baby. The pomodoji mana development of breasts and the menstrual cycle happens. Your ovaries tonzo gi egg release che go tsue. Dinde tsudela you are called puberty law. That time we say the onset of puberty starts. Adolescent gi nalola change mangbo nalo ni mixe gi sexual maturity di tutula we call it puberty, onset of puberty go to start law. So puberty di kadu podu dulana till your adolescent when an adolescent reach reproductive maturity. Adolescent di reproductive maturity chave tuzubodu your puberty goes. Kadirde penjana age 9 to 19 punanglola bomunalola age 8 to 19 ledwa dichidane karshita dima ligir in the girls the maturity starts much earlier than the boys. So changes at puberty. That puberty chave tuzugapso manzugi ta todo puberty ledu tana adolescent gi nekap de la cohort. And along with your sexual maturity, what are the different changes you will observe? So these are first and the most significant thing is increase in height. Height like you do rest subugi ringtungra. Changes in the body shape. Your body shape will change. And your voice will change. Voice ki loudness, shrillness, pitch, put the pomoniga nalorda. Increased activity of sweat gland and sebaceous gland. So sweat gland, the sebaceous gland is skin gi gala. Muna ma doengi dindigi mixi gland in the chashi chunga dinde. Donzu dige nalola ya activity ngama lega chedi shukcher dugres. Development of sex organs. Your sex organs will get developed. The detail of sex organs we will learn in the chapter reproduction. The reproductive system nalola reproductive organs called jungle. But still here we are just introducing there is a development of sex organs. And lakpardo kechambudi reaching mental, intellectual and emotional maturity. Kerang mature chadi samlo tangare kerangi tawasimere and your emotions become mature at that time. That dido chade wote. Puda pomunige nalolara duo tebedi dinedo tebruda. Penchana look at the boys. Skin get oilier, facial hair. Shoulders get whiter, hairs under the arms, and public hairs, hair gelia, penis got longer and whiter, and testes get larger, and neck, chest, and leg muscle get bigger and stronger. The pomodojimani skin get oiler the image, and whole body get curved and hair under the arms, brace starts to develop. Hip bones getting whiter and whiter. The pubic hair weight gain on the hips la weight, leg muscles get bigger and stronger. The changes at puberty ki shorta. In detail the tangshe increase in height. The height like you do dollar. Chidang ne height like you ready. The genetic factor, your height mainly depends upon your parents, height la zo yang kabri nga zo gene gi ma ra ani mental gi law gi shi sun chi jira gene la ma ra le or recessive trait character sugach ki du la di ra le or almost 60 to 80% ra 60 to 80% of the height in a particular child or a children depends upon the parents. So this is genetic factor law. Nyamdo genetic factors are maimba. Certain environmental factors nya ko kalsare korangi to the number gundo meet dang jawayo de gu penetration nutrition kala sahari kunzo exercise and typically account for the remaining percentage 60 to 80 the genetic chagore yimeni yang factor shanan zo chu seju demba seju demba saso samaso la chasa and exercise regular exercise chis chimaso dinde kan le rally kirta adar chidani height line dinde especially ani adolescent gi tuzula la between age 1 and puberty most of the people gain 2 inches of height each year chidani ngazo adolescent macha kongla ro ani puberty height di 1 to 2 inch redwa when the puberty hits when your sexual maturity happens when you are in the age of adolescent now you may grow at the rate of 4 inches per year inchi dinde chalong chi tuigi nibodi yorelar himbaine dinde lar di chidani share majira ini mi lola growth rate di logo relar. The most conspicuous change during puberty is a certain increase in height. The puberty gi di lewa de kande sagulana significant cheshu di kyorangi height di increase che di relar ra subu ringtung gyoduda. At the same time the height kajin increase che wolana subu na logi rugo dunzo ya ringlu do subu na rugo. At the same time the long bones penetration of bones of the arms and the leg elongate and make a person tall. Calculation for the full height. The roughly estimate low digums la kyorangi height di tande height digums ina the mong ba kyoranga height di ringshu di kande do kazui chagire la na la ngazu tse jawor. Present height divided by the percentage of full height of this image into 100 chisuna ngazu gi relar penetration na ta dilade the table digi ngazu la khala wala narwa log ge gyo puji nalar ani kogi khasare puji imbana maximum height is 72% na chadugudwa ani pomodojo na 77% do chadugudwa lo chopke bodu ke shawda maximum height chad so we can find or estimate the maximum growth penetration na a boy is 9 years old reda thanda lo gure kogi ringtung di 120 cm ta ko growth period ko thama ra khasare age of adolescent lo chopki negabla maximum height di khachu chagiri estimate chidang la na kharchir present height di 120 ro 120 into naro antana ngajugi khachu chere percentage di chiura so lo gulle wake up sura height di 120 to high 120 into percentage khachu lo gulla percentage khachu is 75% da so 120 into 75% and 75 divided by 100 chisuna it is 160 cm tall china thanda age lo gula 120 cm himbaina and at the end of this kasara teenage ki tusula your height will be of around 160 cm that is roughly estimate chade gorela change in the body shape yang puberty gi adolescent gi tusula mazu subu na lo gi ni subu ib di gyodula ra so body shape khali gyodula na boy doji maina ra the shoulders become broader shoulders departure to chaza shoulder ra phango chodi and just become wider che and the muscles of the body grow prominently and subu nalola muscle kele di go zugurela the pension at the shate bu nalo imana muscle kele di digido And the in the girls, the region below the waist become whiter. Manzugi kewagi rugoshadela, Nigi mandap, Denzola Manzugi, and waist later. So waist is cher to railer, whiter to railer, the rugodi. And the muscle of the body do not grow prominently. And muscle di ya shukchemu shiu, dinde yigi marelar. See, the raise the part cher to ejura, raise the part cher to the railer, partinanola. The body shape nalola yuwa kane to image. The voice change, Naranzugi, Kela, Gyoshukchemu to railer. At puberty, the voice box or larynx begin to grow. Manzugi, puberty child to la subugi chashi donzo, ya salong chuanangshi, Manzugi voice box, larynx later. So this also becomes larger and it starts to grow. Then the grow to voice key voice there. Voice develop larger voice boxes. Voice box the cherudure to deep and hoarse voice. And bombo to railer. And larynx is visible clearly from outside. Chilonita wakapsora larynx tinganzugi tungure. Oh, larynx tuta voice box tuta lejora. The pulmonary imanera larynx is hardly visible from the outside, although it is there. Ko yobarda. The mewana voice box the mewana we cannot produce sound. Reda sang the yobar it is not visible. Girls have high pitch voice. Pomodo jimanera pomoduzula kedi ni chapta yoreda high pitch. Tangazugi voice box we also called it Adam's apple. Adam's apple ora. Okay. Increased activity of sebaceous and sweat gland. The sweat gland and sebaceous gland digi lehaga so harlanera. Kuigi subu nalolara. Oil is released. Unwanted things are removed, especially the oils inside your bodies. Mangbuji ma removed. So secretion of sweat gland and sebaceous increase. Teenage the gland function increase. As a result, more oil will release from the skin of your body. Especially in the skin release the pimples starts to grow. Many young people get acne and pimples on the face of this time because of increased activity of these glands in the skin. Adolescent lakpardu the sebaceous gland function the increase your sonza and kachore subu kala dong dunzu kala ni numzi mango chagore numzi mango chawal tachira mi mango gidi lakpa changchidwa. It is very natural actually. You don't have to rub it. Rub chidenan de la machadwa. The korangona tujuji. See. Mazuki skin gi nalolara put tayurata the pura. So this is the sebaceous gland. So this sebaceous gland will continuously release any oil, and as a result you will get acne and pimples. The glands glands mangbuji yang adolescent tujulara ni yarge dora. So these glands sweat and sebaceous glands imache New de la gland nalola jitan yawachewana endocrine and exocrine gland yawani jita. So exo ledwa endo ledu nanglo do jimache exo di chilo jitan tik exo exit lana ma chilo lahora. So I usually think like that. Enter ladi. So endocrine gland lana subu nanglo gi organ gi chashi chumjung chagore di kharchugorena subu nalola ani digestive enzyme da hormones ni release chugor. The endocrine gland ladirwa it directly release these hormones chemicals into the bloodstream. Ta nalola directly lo shagor, and these are taken throughout your body. Dindegi gland nzola hormones di ta nalola directly lo ya. Dinde dalang anzogi endocrine gland la ore. Exocrine gland lanwa they don't release the hormone they don't release the enzymes directly into these chemicals directly into the blood. Kodi through the tube, right? Tube chi gyuche and go hormones release chigor. The endocrine gland, the exocrine thing anzu mangu ji shingdir. Penchana in the digestive system na lora anzu la kanga salivary gland la dang. And dinema liver dang. Last of week gland mangu jiora. Don't think it's some exocrine gland chadewor. The endocrine gland carrier lenera. See. Pituitary, lebe narola pituitary gland, dini jimbe usalora thyroid gland, dini pancreas, dini manjugi kasere kidney gi kanlara adrenal glands, ani phugi dinarola testes, and pomenalo imana ovaries. These are the endocrine glands. They release chemicals directly into the bloodstream. The development of sex organs during the age of adolescence. Age of adolescence nalola sex organs dinzo develop chagire. The countries develop chagolana boys. The testes and penis develop completely. Adolescent tizulera and penis tang testes ki growth fully growth chade worilar. So testes di liazo halana it begins to produce sperm. Sperm suedire and also to release the enzyme called testosterone. Testosterone dima release chedire. In girls now the ovaries enlarge and egg begins to mature. In ovaries teacher dure and ovaries now eggs that they start to become matured. Female gametes lera sperm the male gametes lera. Egg the female gametes or female sex cell. Sex cells have a mature chawar. Also, ovary starts releasing mature egg. The ovary gira dinya egg mature chaigo diya and oviduct nala release ye kozugor. Release ye ya kozugor. The jena manzo reaching age of adolescent so what we are reaching mental maturity. Thangshu samlo di mature chale gore. It is the time in one's life when the brain has the greatest capacity for learning. Chesang di tuju kapso ngamji ki lobjin jangwa tang ani yimbai na leba di hangsang gi fresh yorta leba di tanda chungbu shiu yore la tuju ondir. Kar labai ne singchojo kar jangbai ne singchojo. Intellectual maturity, the way of thinking. One's ideology, the person feel more independent than before. And independent rawang chik kala de goe dindi tujuji orelar matanga rawang godo I don't need your concern na tujuji chagorelar and become self conscious la subunalo gyugo tebeda. And emotional maturity, any person may feel insecure while trying to adjust to the change in the body and mind. Emotional. Emotional. So this is about the reaching the age of adolescence. Becomes what